Hi guys, this is Ra Coco, and this is your update with regards to Cassava Science, ticker symbol SAVA. Boy, oh boy, I have great news for you. We are on the setup for an explosion to go up to the moon, Cassava Science, and I'm gonna show you all the factual evidence, okay? First and foremost, I want you to identify that there is only shares outstanding 40,016,792 shares, right? 40,016,792 shares. That's it. That is a very, very small amount of outstanding share, okay, that exists for Cassava Science. They're not doing dilution. They're not doing anything like that. That's why it's so important to remember that. Okay, now that you remember that, here's the next information that we need to tackle, okay? On the next information that we need to tackle. So according to Ortex, there is about 13.52 million, 13.52 million shorted on the stock of Cassava Science, right? And 99.22 have been utilized already. There is not much share out there available to short this stock, okay? There is also synthetic shares that's being used by the naked shorts. And I'm gonna show you who are those companies. Those companies that are doing those are, one is JP Morgan, Citadel, right? And what's the other one? What's the other one? I forgot the other one, but there's three, but there is three of them that is major: JP Morgan, Citadel, and Golden Sachs, right? Those three are very, very famous on shorting stocks, right? And with Cassava Science, there is, and you know about the penalties and the punishment that happened to JP Morgan. You know, they almost paid $1 billion of fines, no jail time, right? That is crazy. All right. So utilization is 99.22. The cost to borrow 16.86. Cost to borrow minimum is 0.51. Days to cover will take about 3.01 days, right, to cover this. But guess what? There is synthetic shares, and I will show you in the video. Please watch for it. Okay. There's synthetic shares that's being utilized that we just don't know. It's because right now it's really, really massive, right? So I want you to see that. And then the shares on loan is 14.82. Okay, there is, this is the one. You see short shares availability, right? On the 5th, which is yesterday, there was 0, then 100, 700, 4,000, 9,000, 10,000, 15,000, 25,000. So they are returning a little bit, price goes up, and then they take it back, and then they reuse it again, okay? Failures, not failures really, but short shares availability, right? I'm very, very excited right now because I'm seeing a lot of things and I'm buying more of Cassava Science tomorrow. This is, I'm really, really bullish. And the reason why I wanna buy now, it's because on January 20, right? On January 20, there's gonna find out if they're going to continue with their stage two, with their stage 3, step 1 and step 2 what do you call that, trials, right? I'm not worried because those are going to happen. It's because Simulfilm, the medication, it works, okay? It works. I'm very bullish about it. And the reason why a lot of the short sellers and a lot of competition are so scared, it's because we are almost there. What do you think is going to happen if FDA has approved this medication? Boom, this $50, $60 is nothing. This can go $500, $600, $700, $800. It's because it works, right? And everybody's trying to avoid that. Now is the best time to buy this stock. It's because it's cheap and it's affordable, okay? Later on, we were all gonna regret, oh, why I didn't buy it. Well, it's because at this time you were misinformed. So I want you to be very, very aware because, okay, I am very, very bullish with Cassava Science, especially with this kind of information. And especially take a look at this manipulation. This fails to deliver. I want you to see this. This is the date, okay? These are the dates. This is the date for their settlement date, and this is the price, and this is the quantity, and this is the amount, all right? Take a look at how much failures to deliver that they did not close, okay? It takes them 35 working days to close this position, to pay back this position, okay? It's not closed and they have not delivered it, it fails, okay? 11.9, take a look at that, 67 million. I'm just gonna round it off, guys, okay? 17,220,172, 1.4 million, 647, 65,000, 1.3 million, 228, 8,000, 50,000, 2 million, almost 3 million, 59,000, 165,000, 260,000, 729, 898, 400, 3,000, 186. And that's why you will see the price fluctuate, right? Fluctuate from up and down, up and down. And look at this price, okay, that I'm going to show you. I want you to see this. Take a look at this price, okay? What does this one tell you? Today's January 6th. We open at $49.62. This is Cassava Science. Just want to make sure, 49.62 cents. The high is 52,002 cents. The low is 46.86. And then take a look at this, it's 49.09. And then the adjacent one is 49.09. Look at the volume, 2 million only. And look at this one, 6 million. Same price when we close, right? We open and we close. 48, 47, 43. Take a look at this, 43, 42, 44, 46, 44, 43, 43. Look at this, $36, all right? Look at this, from $36.77, 36 cents to 49.09. We are moving up. What does that tell you? The trend has switched to an upward position. The price from 36.77 on December 20, 36.77, we went up 49.09, right? That is almost $12, $13, right? What does that tell you? That everybody is bullish about Cassava Science, that everybody is in a buy zone right now. And I want you to be aware, okay? I want you to be aware that 40 million outstanding share is not much. When people are buying, when we are buying all the stocks, we get the real share, okay? The short sellers shorting this stock, those big companies that they don't go to jail, they get fined and pay millions. They're willing to do that, but they're gonna lose millions once the Cassava Science explode and squeeze. And it's inevitable and it's imminent because of all of this information. This is massive news. You know, just alone, without the squeeze, without anything, this price could go $300, $400, $500, right? Without even the squeeze. It's because people will buy this stock, especially when the result comes out, hey, Simufilam, 100% approved, go ahead and give it. And then people will start buying this stock, will just start to accumulate. Us, who is holding this stock at this kind of price range, we're gonna be rich. We're gonna be in a good situation, right? Because we know better. We long, and people who are investing in Cassava Science, we love this stock. It's our favorite. It's because we know that price action right now doesn't matter. What's the price action that's going to happen in the next 3-6 months, especially in the next 4 weeks, is going to be massive. But the momentum has already changed. And okay, I'm going to show you again how it changed. Okay, take a look at this again, from 36.77 on December 20 to 49.09. That is an uptrend. That is going up, right? The momentum has changed. And look at this volume that's happened. Okay, on January 6, 2 million, 6 million. Look at this January 4, 2 million, 3 million, right? Okay, and look at how much they are sending our orders just to manipulate the stock. They are sending some of our orders to the dark pool, 58.32%, and the dark pool short volume 2,115,599. Okay, it's a bit down. A short squeeze score right now, we are number 11, 92.62. Something is about to happen with Cassava Science. Something is cooking, and then you heard it from me, Rara Coco. Okay, now take a look at this other information that I'm going to tell you, DTCC. Okay, I want you to pay attention on this one. All right. DTCC, important notice. All right. JP Morgan owns JSML. Okay. And they are closing JSML clearing and EPN accounts effective January 6, 2022. That is today. They're going to close it today, this account. Reason why being is they want to save billions of dollars, because when Cassava Science or any other of the stocks squeezes, they have to pay all their shorts, and they need that money, so that they need that money to pay it back. Okay. And they're going to do so. That's why they sold this company, okay, and use that money so that they will have more liquidity. So they're hedging themselves and preparing themselves to what is about to happen. That's why they sold this. Not they sold it, but they are closing this JSML. Okay. FICC has been notified JP Morgan Securities LLC intent to close JSML clearing EPN accounts effective January 6, 2022. No further trade date submissions related to this account will be accepted. All right. That is very, very bullish to Cassava Science. All right. Be aware of that information. Very, very bullish. Okay. What else I could show you here? I'm going to show you. Oh, right. You got the FTDs, and you got all of these companies that are shorting, that's going to be in so much trouble because the price of this stock keeps going up. We are in the uptrend, right? Uptrend information with regards to Cassava Science.
What happened with GameStop? It did in the beginning, but when the shorting got out of hand on the hedge fund side of the fence, the market makers created synthetic shorts. The synthetic shorting and naked shorting, which is illegal, a market maker can execute naked shorts insofar as they're facilitating a trade. They're not to facilitate someone shorting a position for an extended period of time. So the regulators are looking at that now as to whether or not there was this naked shorting by the market makers on behalf of the hedge funds in order to facilitate the shorts. And I think they're going to uncover that there were some issues there, which gets me to a final point. I'll give it back to you. The penalty for naked shorting is really not significant enough to stop it. Citadel and Goldman and all of the players get fined constantly for doing this. As long as it's not intentional, and never is intentional, they get fined. And I think one of the things we need to do is discuss increasing the fines for this lapse of memory and inefficiency in the system, to the point where people wake up and pay attention. Right now, the fines are insignificant.
All right, guys, my name is Rara Coco. If you like this information, please subscribe.